Pit Fight commentary number 2. Oh, you sent it in anyway, motherfucker. Oh, son of a bitch. World of War. You know, we're going to get into this in a second. But anyway, Pit Fight commentary number 212. Ricco has sent in something that he originally was going to send in before. This was going to be part of, I believe it was the co-op challenge, if I'm not mistaken. He realized that it wasn't exactly co-op. It wasn't going to follow the rules up in this motherfucker. Somehow it got through all my filters. Everybody didn't watch that motherfucker. Troll. That's what a troll looks like on the internet. Nah, but anyway, he was going to send this in as part of the whole co-op challenge and shit like that. But obviously, that didn't work out on this motherfucker because it didn't follow the rules. So, Ricco's been part of Prestige Gamers for a long time. So, one of the rules that I have over there is that once you pass 100 posts on the forum, you're allowed to send in whatever the hell you want. So, obviously, he was able to send in, he said, you know what, it didn't work last time, but I guess here, try it now. So, now he sent in this motherfucker. So, obviously, we have World of Warcraft, and it's the Cataclysm DLC. I call it DLC. It's an expansion pack. Because, you know, computer nerds gotta say some stupid shit different. Oh, by the way, I still have a cough. So right now you're gonna notice that there are gonna be a couple times in this video. Every time I laugh, because I have to breathe in air, I have to cough. So right now, yeah, that's part of the fucking winter time, man. Once winter comes around, man, those coughs come in, the sneezes, everything up in this motherfucker, man. Anyway, it's taken 212 videos, but I finally have World of Warcraft. I finally get to at least talk about how this game works and how you motherfuckers have been ripped off for 10 fucking years. Now listen to this, man. Blizzard is the smartest group of criminals I have ever seen. That's the reality. Blizzard is nothing more than a legal corporate criminal. They have ripped you motherfuckers off and you allow it to happen. That's basically what it is. I mean, let's just look at the facts right now. This game has been going on for 10 years now, and the graphics still look fine for 10 years old, but let's be honest, it could use a little bit of updating. Obviously, PC and shit like that, they could always update their graphics and whatnot. But you people have been paying a monthly subscription for almost 10 fucking years now. For those of you who've kept your accounts throughout the entire history of World of Warcraft, you've been paying all this amount of money just to keep playing this fucking game. Now, to give you an idea, I believe it's $15 if you were to just pay month to month, or you could pay some kind of like 6-month fee or whatever the fuck it is. But the minimum you would pay per year is $155. That's what it would average out to. $155 to play one fucking game. Now think about this for a second. If you played this shit for over 10 years, you would be spending close to $1,500. That'd be the cost of what you'd be spending if you played this game all 10 years. $1,500 to play one fucking game. That's what you're paying. Now I know people are gonna say, oh well, you know, they update their content and we get all kinds of free shit. And Blizzard's, oh, shut the fuck up. Every single company pays attention to how you want to play their online game. Every single company. All companies have made it so that they support their games online, whether it's on console, whether it's on PC. Now, Blizzard, on the other hand, they continue to lie to their fan base. And this is the shit that pisses people off. They want to say, oh, we can't go to a free-to-play model. We can't do it because it's just not possible. Bull fucking shit. You guys added fucking goblins and pandas and all this other crap with your expansion packs. You're going to tell me you can't go free-to-play? Oh, bullshit, motherfucker, man. Yeah, I know people they're gonna defend Blizzard to the end of time, but you don't understand. This is the greatest game of all time, and they support the game, and we have some. Shut the fuck up and go fuck yourself with a battle axe from an orc and Azeroth, motherfucker. I don't give a shit, man. Listen, you've paid all this money, all this time to play one game. One game. And I know people are going to make comparisons. They're going to make comparisons to Call of Duty. Call of Duty releases a game each year. You pay $60 and then you pay $50 in DLC or whatever the fuck it is. You pay $110 a year playing Call of Duty. Here's the thing. Call of Duty does release a different game. I don't care if people want to say, oh, it's the same shit every day. No. There's a new campaign. There are new characters. A new company does something. So, yes, you actually do get a new game. People want to say, oh, well, they're free-to-pay models. There were games like Mass Effect where they have pay-to-win. What the... I don't know what the fuck you're doing. All I see is you're just punching dummies and shit like that. Yeah, Mass Effect, where some people actually pay like close to $2,000 to unlock all this shit. That's just stupidity right there. But the reality is, you could be like me, play Mass Effect 3 without spending a single dime other than the money you spent on the game initially. The DLC was all free, completely free. You didn't have to pay for anything, but people were stupid enough to go pay for that shit, man. Now this game here, you continuously pay, and people go, oh, well, you know, they turn stuff into free eventually, and they continue to support the game. No, listen, Uncharted rolled out close to 25 patches, Uncharted 3 that is. Uncharted rolled out close to 25 patches over the course of 2 years. They supported their game. You know what I mean? Mass Effect rolled out 7 patches. Call of Duty rolls out 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 patches and the shit's still broken. Battlefield, they also offer shit. You know, every single game, Madden, sports games, FIFA, yeah, you pay for certain things, but they continue to support the game, and in the meantime, they will roll out another game eventually. World of Warcraft, what do they rolled out? 4 or 5 expansion packs. Now, people are going to say, oh, expansion packs are like a brand new game. That's fine. They rolled out 4 in what? 5 years? Or 4 in 8 years or 9 years. I think they're going to be rolling out a 5th in 10 years. So they're averaging 1 expansion pack per 2 years. So you're just like slicing up a cat and shit like that. They're rolling out expansion packs, but let's be honest. The graphics aren't improving. Look at the background of these graphics. I mean, just look at it. It looks like 10-year-old graphics now. Now, granted, 10 years ago, this was probably the shit. But compare this to The Last of Us. Compare this to any new game on the market. You are not going to find graphics like this anymore. You're just not. And if you are, that means the game's pretty shitty. That's just... I told you, every time I laugh, man, every time I breathe in air, that shit fucking starts killing me. See, this is shit that sucks. It's either this or talk with a cough drop in my mouth, then I'm really gonna sound fucking different in this motherfucker, man. But anyway, World of Warcraft, man, has ripped people off. Blizzard figured out how to do it. And then they're going to talk about how they can't go to a free-to-play model because that's not how World of Warcraft was built. This is bullshit. This is the most bullshit excuse, because if you think about it, the first two, if you were to buy World of Warcraft right now, download it, whatever the fuck it is, the first 2 or 3 expansion packs, they're free. They weren't free when it initially came in, were they? No. If you were to buy World of Warcraft right now, you would get the first 3 expansion packs as part of the normal game. That's just how it is. Now, another thing is, you would get to play the first, I believe it's the first 20 levels or so. You get to play the first 20 levels or so for free. After level 20, you can't rank up anymore unless you pay for the game. So that wasn't part of the game initially. You had to start from level 1, and then you had to work your way up because you had to pay for it. This game is bullshit. They are fucking lying you. Now, I'm not talking about the fun factor. I'm not talking about how well it was built. I'm not talking about whether or not the game is actually fun or it works or it's better than all the other ones. No, no, no. I'm talking about the simple fact that they bullshit you guys. They have sit here and taken your money to the tune of billions of dollars. Not millions, billions. Think about this. I said it costs about $150 to play this game a year, right? They still have 7 million people logged in to play this game. 7 million. I mean, they keep dropping. At one point, I think they were up at 15 million or something like that. But they have 7 million people who still pay the money. 7 million people. That is a shitload of money. A shitload of money. No game earns this amount of money. Now, I'm sure this is what Call of Duty looked at, and Call of Duty's like, you know, we have to figure out how to get like a monthly subscription. That's when they had that Elite DLC crap that was fucking terrible. You know, Xbox Live, when Xbox wanted to roll out online portion of the game, they looked at World of Warcraft. They said people are paying $15 a month just to play one game. We're going to offer them $15 a month to play all the different games. We're going to offer them $15 just to be able to play online. They took their model straight out of World of Warcraft. So this game has definitely inspired some of the other criminal shit that we've seen. I mean, that's just the reality. People saw that if you put out a good product, they'll pay for it. And they'll consistently pay for it. However, if the product doesn't get incredibly better, you know, because, I mean, let's be honest, how much better is World of Warcraft going to get? They're going to roll out their expansion packs and all this other crap. But the graphics haven't gotten better. The game hasn't changed. You know that by now, after 10 fucking years, there shouldn't be too many goddamn errors. They should have patched everything up enough so that the game isn't broken when you play online. But the fact is, they knew how to rip off their customers. They continue to rip off their customers. They don't go free to play because if 7 million people are already paying $15 a month, why on earth would you change that? I mean, think about it. Why on earth would you change that? All these other games that have tried to copy World of Warcraft, they roll out their game, it doesn't work, and what do they have to do? They have to go to a free-to-play model just to get people to play the game. You guys remember when, guys on PC remember, Final Fantasy, when they rolled out the more recent Final Fantasy Online game? It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. They rolled it out. It had all kinds of problems. They left it free to play. They then turned off the server because it was so bad. And then they had to roll out the Final Fantasy Rebirth, Reborn, whatever the fuck that shit is, and fix it. And they went out and they fixed it. And then they started saying, okay, now people need to play. Now, these tiki targets, man, they're fucking aggressive as shit. And I believe you sent this to me, part of the co-op, and you realized that you didn't really do much. You just ran around a training ground or some stupid shit like that, man. So I don't know what the fuck the point of the shit was. I mean, I know you said it was the Cataclysm DLC. I don't know if that was the 3rd one, the 4th one. I really don't give a shit. I know they have some fucking Panda Bear bullshit. I'm gonna be Kung Fu Panda up in this motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. So, I see this video is coming to an end. Look at, he basically got 10 exact minutes of World of Warcraft in this motherfucker. That was good because I needed to rant about Blizzard up in this bitch. Anyway, as always, rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit. And I'll see you guys in the next Hit Fire commentary video.